Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Hoop Headlines, where we break down the biggest storylines and trends in the world of basketball. Today, we're focusing on how Thunder can slow down Anthony Edwards in Game 4. Anthony Edwards was a force to be reckoned with in Game 3, scoring 30 points and leading the Wolves to a dominant victory over the Thunder. But how can OKC contain him in Game 4? To understand this challenge, let's look at Edwards' game against Jokic, who is one of the best players in the league. The key difference between defending Jokic and Edwards is that Jokic is a more skilled player who gets his teammates involved. He can pass out of double teams, which makes him harder to defend. Edwards, on the other hand, relies heavily on his athleticism and scoring ability. He's at his best in isolation situations, where he can size up his defender and make plays off the dribble. So, what does this mean for the Thunder? They need to find ways to slow Edwards down without giving him too much space. One strategy could be to play him straight up with Lou Dort, who has played against Edwards countless times. However, even with that approach, Edwards can still get hot and start scoring at will. Another option is to weave in Alex Caruso as much as possible. The Thunder acquired Caruso last summer specifically for this reason, to give them an extra layer of defense when facing a player like Edwards. When Dort leaves the game, Caruso can provide a fresh face and a new approach to defending Edwards. But the key to containing Edwards is to force him to pass. This is where Julius Randle and Jaden McDaniels come into play. They're the only other Wolves who can cause damage on offense without relying too heavily on volume shooting. By forcing Edwards to make decisions, OKC might be able to limit his scoring opportunities. Of course, there's also the issue of Edwards' ability to get to the rim. He's taking 9 three-pointers per game in the playoffs and has a tendency to score when he's open, which is often against the Thunder's defense. So, how can OKC keep him from getting easy buckets? The answer lies in adjusting their strategy mid-game. The key is to stay one step ahead of Edwards and make decisions that limit his scoring opportunities. It won't be easy, but if the Thunder can find a way to slow Edwards down without resorting to fouling or other drastic measures, they might just have a chance to turn the series around. We'll be keeping an eye on how the Thunder approach this challenge in Game 4. Stay tuned for more updates and analysis from Hoop Headlines.